Hey there, everyone. This is Spiros coming at you with another video. How'd you guys like the Humpty Dumpty? Was that any good? I enjoyed putting that together. I like doing the character voices and stuff. So if you like that, let me know and I'll do some more. I was also able to download the actual images from the book from the Congress's website. So I might be doing more of those. I was going to, instead of do that, I was going to start reading Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. Because I remember reading that book back in high school, and I remember it's really good, and it's almost nothing like any of the movie iterations, at least that I've seen, the popular ones. But it's a really hard read. It's some of the sentences just go on forever, and a lot of it's in like old English, and I just kept fumbling, and I couldn't keep a British accent going for long enough. But maybe I'll give it another shot. Today, I just figured we'd do one of these little podcast type videos if people like them. Thank you guys for responding to my update, for those who watched it, and thank you for the likes and the comments. It's very much appreciated. I'm feeling better already. I'm confident that things are going to be good. The future is looking up, and I hope everything in your life is going well. I hope you guys are killing it. I hope you're crushing it. Whatever you're doing, I hope you're doing a great job. So I figured I'd just talk about just anything, my hobbies. I play a lot of video games. I might do some gameplay videos if you guys are into that. And one of the video games I've been playing a lot is Ninja Gaiden Black, which is a re-release. It's somewhere in between a remaster and a remake of Ninja Gaiden 2, which I had never played. I think I had briefly touched the Ninja Gaiden games a couple years ago. I think they were on Game Pass, and I might have downloaded one and played for 5 minutes and then said to myself, "Oh, this isn't for me." But I saw some streamers playing this Ninja Gaiden Black, and I was just like, this game looks beautiful. And I checked the price, and it's a fair price. I think I ended up paying around 70 Canadian, which would make it around 50 US. And there's a lot of game there. I've put in so far, I believe, 18 to 19 hours, and I'm still at 58% of the main story. And I'm hoping that there's a new game plus. I don't know if there is or not, because I'm playing it currently on the hard difficulty, which I thought would be extremely challenging. But rest assured, when I tell you, coming from me, if I'm getting through the game as easy as I am on hard, then anyone can do it. I'm not, even though I've been playing video games my entire life, I've not gotten any better at them. So I'm having a lot of fun playing it on hard, but I want to go back and play it on very hard, or maybe there's a nightmare mode you can unlock. I don't know. We'll see. But the weapons, the amount of weapons you can get is just ludicrous. There's so much to unlock. Every time I think I have all the weapons, a new one pops up. And like, it's to a point where I'm not even sure which one to select. Like, I have my main, but now I want to upgrade a second one, and I don't know which one I'm going to pick. And that's a good problem to have in a video game like this. And if you're wondering what the gameplay is like to Ninja Gaiden, it's really, it's this, let me put it this way. The story is very bare bones, but the cutscenes are badass, and there's just enough there to give you an excuse to be a ninja who is just carving up monsters, just limb to limb. Just werewolves, spider ninjas, huge, creative boss fights with sea monsters and demons. And yesterday I fought a huge ass fire armadillo. So it's great. And every time I boot it up, I have a great time playing it. And you can just kind of turn off your brain too. It's not like, it's not like a game like The Last of Us where you have to follow the story and really get immersed. I mean, you're just hacking and slashing at monsters. The game looks visually amazing. the cutting off limbs and literally bloodbaths in like hallways and shit, just painting the walls red. It's so freaking cool. And also, there's like a bunch of like random other characters that pop up that you get to play as. They're all women, and it's kind of weird because like there's the three times you play as a different character, it's a new random chick, like a new random badass chick. And the gameplay with them isn't boring at all. They have their own style and their own weapons, and just hats off. It's a 10 out of 10 for me so far. So if you guys are into gaming and you were looking for something in between Marvel Rivals matches, a single player game to sink your teeth into, I highly recommend Ninja Gaiden Black. And they released this and they announced, I think in a few months, we're going to get Ninja Gaiden 4. So perfect time to catch up. And speaking of Marvel Rivals, for some reason that's a tongue twister to me. Marvel Rivals. That's another one that I've spent hundreds of hours on since it released. If you haven't played it, if you should, there's no reason not to. It's free. It's one of the most addictive games out there right now. It's a hero shooter. It's like Overwatch with Marvel characters, but it's in third person. And you got everything there. You got, your Wolverines and your Storms and Magneto, Captain America, Iron Man, Hulk, Scarlet Witch, just the list goes on. The Punisher, Moon Knight, and there's more coming. Mr. Fantastic and Invisible Woman just released like a month ago, and I think this month, in a couple of weeks, we're gonna get Human Torch and The Thing, which ties into the Fantastic Four trailer that was shown today, which I honestly was let down by. I know a lot of people are excited for this film, but there's something about the Fantastic Four movie that just doesn't resonate with me. And I'm a Fantastic Four fan. Like, I've read a lot of the comic books. Just this year, I went through their entire, man, what's it called, dude? I don't remember what it's called. I think it's Dark Reign. It's the whole comic book series that, later ties into the Ultimates where Reed Richards becomes the creator. It's crazy. It's like thousands of pages, and I love it. And so there's such complex heroes, and the family dynamics are crazy good, and the relationship with their kids. I just didn't see in this trailer anything that excited me. I mean, yeah, okay, Galactus actually looking like Galactus is cool. I think the CGI on The Thing looks great. I think the voice that comes out of his mouth when he speaks is kind of off to me. I don't like Pedro Pascal as Reed Richards, and I love him as an actor. I think he's great in almost anything he touches, but he just doesn't do it for me when it comes to Reed Richards. I don't know. I don't like his accent as Reed Richards. I just the physicality. He just doesn't sell the role, in my opinion. I hope I'm wrong, by the way. I hope the movie comes out and I eat my words and it's the most fantastic superhero movie that I've seen. But the first trailer didn't really get me all that hyped. I'm gonna watch it though. That there's no question. Don't get me wrong. I'm definitely going to watch it. And it's just a teaser, so who knows? They didn't even show us, correct me if I'm wrong, but they didn't even show us Mr. Fantastic like stretching or any of his powers. We saw everyone else. We saw Sue go invisible. We saw Johnny burst into flames. Obviously, we saw Ben in his rock form, but we didn't really see any fluidity from Reed. We'll see what happens. Let me know down below. Post your thoughts, post your comments. Did you see the Fantastic Four trailer? What'd you think about it? Are you playing Marvel Rivals? Who is your main? I don't really have a main. I like playing as everyone. I do. I think I have like 6 characters at like the captain stage now, and I have one Centurion who is my Captain America. So I guess if you were to say I had a main, it would be Cap. I probably have the most hours on him, and I'm quite comfortable using him. But yeah, let me know if you guys have checked that out at all. I just saw today there's a new Captain America skin coming out for the game. It's the Infinity War skin. And they actually, it looks like they gave him like two shields like he has in the movie. I wonder how that's going to translate into gameplay. Like, are there going to be any different animations with this skin? Maybe. And that's about it. That's all I got. Oh, actually, no, that's not about it. Um, I saw a movie I really, really liked. Guys, I watched Heretic with Hugh Grant, the horror movie. And it's very rare, especially in the horror genre, that a movie with a lot of hype surrounding it meets my expectations. But this movie was great. I was captivated. I was glued to the screen. It's not even so much a horror movie as it is like a psychological thriller. I loved it. The monologues are so great. Hugh Grant has so many moments in this movie. I was rewinding constantly because I was just so into what was going on. I kept watching it over and over again. And it doesn't really ever fall apart. I mean, okay, the ending to horror movies is always their weakest part, their Achilles heel, right? But this one wasn't that bad. I still liked it well into the end. I didn't really understand his motivations at the end. It was a little too pretentious and profound for me, but whatever. It's that kind of movie. From the beginning, it doesn't pretend to be anything else. So it worked just fine. I had a lot of fun with Heretic, so I would highly recommend it if you haven't seen it. And, if you're scared of horror movies, I think you'll be okay with this one. There's no monsters or anything like that. There's not even a whole lot of killing in it. Spoilers, I guess. Well, I don't know. Is that a spoiler? Let me know if you saw Heretic. And if you haven't, I recommend checking it out. And if you've seen anything else that you're interested in that I'm not talking about, then drop a comment down below and let me know. And I'd be happy to have a look if I can. I don't have all the streaming services, but I'll usually like rent a movie if it's new or something like that. And I think that's about it. I really wanted to make a video today. I wasn't sure what I was going to talk about, so please excuse me if there's a lot of ums and ums in this. Nothing's prepared. I just switched on the mic and started talking. And if you've been hearing any background noise, it's my dog Wade. He's going to town on a bone, and there's something about when I'm trying to record something, it just gets him going. The rest of the time, he's just silent, just sitting there, just chilling, taking a nap. Anyways, thanks for listening to this, and I'll catch you guys. Not sure. I'm not committing to a schedule, but I might make another video by the end of this week. We'll see. Let me know if you have any recommendations. Please like and subscribe, or don't. I'm not your boss. And I'll see you when I see you. Love you.